Hi, I'm Beth and I'm one of the designers here at Petra's. Now this is a video for those of you who are looking at getting your wedding rings and aren't quite sure on what's involved in the design process of having something bespoke made. Now what we're going to do in this video is talk you through the different stages, the design journey that we're going to take you through and give you some ideas on pricing and some inspiration for wedding rings for you. Here at Petra's, we have been here for 45 years, so we've got quite a few years of expertise behind us when it comes to wedding rings, and it'd be really exciting for us to share this with you, and hopefully this will spark a bit of inspiration and interest for you. Now, next we're going to pass over to Rosie, who's going to talk a little bit more about the design process and what to expect, and then I will join later. Thank you.
Hiya, it's Rosie here. Now you're probably wondering what to expect when you're having a wedding ring made with us. So the first thing to do is to book yourself an appointment. So this will be a design appointment which you can do on our website. And then once you come for your appointment, you'll be greeted by either myself or my colleague Beth, who you've already met. And we'll start by getting to know you. So your lifestyle, your job, whether you're outdoorsy, and we can advise on things like metal choices and setting styles. We can try on some samples, which we've got plenty of, and then we can draw up some designs. So what we can do, we aim to get a quote there and then for you, either from our goldsmith, or we might need to take a couple of weeks to create something a bit more intricate, like this, from our CAD team. And then once we've got a quote for you, we can take a 50% deposit, and then that's when the work starts. So after that, 6 to 8 weeks we recommend. So come to see us sort of 2 to 3 months at the latest to get started on your wedding rings. And we can even get you upstairs in the workshop to get involved in, get hands-on in making them, which is a really beautiful thing to do. So yeah, get in touch with us. I'll pass over to my colleague Beth, who will show you some design inspiration. Thank you.
So you've just heard from Rosie about the, I'd say, more technical aspects of your wedding ring, so the different widths, the profiles and the styles of bands that you can go for. Now this is probably my favourite bit when it comes to wedding rings. This is where we can get into the personalisation of your wedding rings. Now of course it's absolutely fine to go for real traditional, classic, simple, plain wedding bands. There's also, wanted to let you know that there are the options that you can personalise it in ways that you probably weren't aware of. So to start with, for all of you ladies who like a little bit of extra sparkle, and obviously for you gentlemen as well, we have the option of going for stone set and to have different gemstones, whether it be diamonds, sapphires, emeralds, set into your wedding rings. Now to show you a couple of examples that I've picked out for you, we have got I would say the more traditional channel set style. This is for all of you that are quite practical, quite hands-on, potentially have little children, but want to add a little bit of sparkle to your wedding rings. We then also have a slightly more contemporary design with a little bit of a vintage twist to it, where you've got the simple rub over setting around the stones. Now again, these are two examples that we can do, and obviously we'll go into it in more detail during your design appointment. There is then the option for those of you who have got a slightly unusual shaped engagement ring, where we can hand make bespoke shaped wedding rings to fit around your engagement ring. Now this is a beautiful example of a wax that we had made for a customer, and this is a great way for you to view the ring without actually having it made. Then obviously once we've looked at obviously setting in stones and obviously shapes, there are also ways that we can personalise simple bands. So we have got some examples here of where we've added a hammered finish to a plain gold band. This is a lovely way where you can just make your rings a little bit different. We then also have some examples of some incredible engravings that we can do. Now this is one of Tower Bridge. We can also engrave your names. So quite often, oh, technical issue here. Quite often we engrave couples' names, wedding dates, etc. But there's no limit to what we can do for your wedding rings. So
So we hope that gave you some inspiration and some ideas to get started with. The next thing to do would be to book a design appointment on our website, and we recommend a design appointment to give you the full hour so that we've really got some time to sit down and get stuck into it all. But if you'd just like to start with some questions, get an idea of what you want, then you can also book a 30-minute chat, which we can always do over the phone. And we hope to see you soon. Thank you.